Everybody, and welcome to a brand new video. In this one, I'm just kind of going to be showing the basics of, this is going to be weird, Minecraft fire alarms. So, basically, I'm just kind of going to run through how this one works. Now, it may look complicated from the back here, but to be completely honest, it's actually pretty simple. One thing I have set up is that there's constantly a redstone block right there to keep this light powered, and as long as this light's powered, you know everything is fine. Now, I have two separate things to show you. You can press the drill button to activate the alarm right there, and then you can press silence to make it stop playing sound, and then you can press reset to reset the whole system. So, let's kind of go through what everything does. Right down here in the push station, which, by the way, also sets off the alarm. Anyway, right here in the push station, the command says set block. Those are the coordinates. Minecraft redstone block. Now, what are those coordinates? That's the coordinates of this block right here. This one. And what this block is it is the zone 1. Now, the easy way to add multiple zones is by, now I kind of made this to the point where I couldn't add multiple zones. You'd have to shift this whole system here back by 1, and that would allow you to put a repeater here, so then you could just have another zone, and a different push station would set off for the different zone. But right now I only have one zone, and that's pretty much how I'd like to keep it. So here I'm just gonna kind of go through what happens when I set it off. So I can set off this push station, and as you can see, a bunch of things seem to happen, but it's very simple. First of all, it sets this block to redstone. And when that block is being set to redstone, this command block right here sets this to air. It also gives a redstone signal to this torch, which previously was keeping this clock off. That then goes into here, which says to set the strobe to glowstone, and then this sets it back to white stained glass. And right over here is the play sound, and it just plays a simple pling. So, what happens when I press silence? Well, when I press silence, what it does is it takes this block right here, which is normally stone, and it removes the stone so that the signal is no longer transmitted to the block. The other thing that silence does is basically that. Great. Now, what happens when I press reset? Because obviously a lot of things have to happen to reset. Because reset has to rearm the push station, rearm the drill switch, and rearm the silence switch because it's resetting the system. So I press reset, it plings once, and the reason it does that is because it is setting this block back here so that, you know, the next time the alarm is played, it will start plinging. And also, go away, creeper. Also, it right here is setting this block to stone. I did that. Okay, so it's setting this block right here to stone, and then it is also setting this to a redstone block, as you can see in there. Now, why use all of this? Now, in some cases, it could be used on a roleplay server, which I've seen before, and I'm actually in one of those. Anyway, the other place that it could be used is on a, not on a survival server, because you can't use command blocks on a survival server. Kind of sucks. But, you know, if you're trying to build a big creative server and you don't want your stuff to catch on fire, then this could be good. The only thing you might be saying, well, if nobody's in the building and maybe there's a thunderstorm and it gets struck by lightning, what are you going to do? That's the next part of this video, and what that is how to build a fire detector. It is pretty okay, so you want to build a fire detector. How do we build this? Well, first of all, you're going to want a command block. What is this NBT command block? It is this command block right here underneath the push station. The reason I have that is because that is how I'm going to fire off the alarm with the fire detector. Anyway, let's get started. You can place a block right here and just form the small clock that I used up here, like so. And as soon as I place the redstone torch, it will power this repeater, which then puts in a signal to unpower the torch, which, you know, goes round and round and round. So then I want to build something like this, and I want to place my set block that sets the block right there, right here. And I want to put a comparator down right there. Now, I don't want it to continue outputting, so I will stop the clock just by breaking the redstone torch. And right here, I'll place a command block, and I'll go here and do fill, tab, 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 to start getting the coordinates to make a cube around my home, or my little, space that I am showing off the fire alarm in. Now that I have those chords, I will do /fill, Control V to paste the coordinates in. And then, this is where it gets a little confusing. I want to do Minecraft fire. And I'm not doing that to set the whole experimental or showroom kind of space out there to fire. I'm doing that because I'm going to do a fill replace. Now do exactly this command that I'm doing if you'd like to have it the same. The only thing is that you want to change the coordinates to the coordinates of the zone that you're trying to detect, or the area that you're detecting. Anyway, I'm doing a fill replace command. So I type Minecraft fire because that's what I want to set. I don't want to remove the fire because then it wouldn't be detecting it. It would just be removing the fire, and then it wouldn't be a fire detector. It'd be a fire remover or something, right? So I do run replace Minecraft fire so that this command block replaces fire with fire. Now, if you do zero replace, like you might have seen before, or you might not have, but zero replace is what you normally do if you're replacing one block with another. But one replace is what you have to do in a case like this. I don't quite know how to explain it. Anyway, then we can start the clock again, and this command block will not give the output from the comparator to the command block to set off the system until it has done what I have asked it to do, which is the command in here. And it can't do that command until it detects a fire within this small radius. So, are you ready? Let's test. There we go. The whole system has been set off. Now I can go and I can silence it, and then I can reset it. Thank you for watching, everybody. That has been a brief explanation of a fire alarm and how to design a fire detector. Goodbye.